Alright, we're back. Nice little break. We're at the final days of exam, right? That's the last time we left off. Yeah. Oh, who's this? Ignore her. Right. Leave it to Nagamori. Okay. Oh yeah, we never seen her, right? She's not a factor in any of the heroine story. Like, we did almost everyone, right? The only person we didn't do is Akane. So we never did her story, or she never played a role yet. So she might be related to Akane. I think someone's calling you, Nagamori. I guess we should start over. She might be important. Alright. Do this.
今日はその公平が早起きしたんだから大丈夫だよ。
Alright, they went to school. I guess I don't have to worry then.
ねえあなた。
As we passed through the main gates in high spirits, suddenly someone called out to us. It's a girl from a different school. The girl who's wearing a uniform I've never seen before walks over to us. Leave it to Nagamori. I think someone's calling you, Nagamori.
私じゃないよ。公平だよ。
I've never seen this person before in my life.
私だって知らない人だよ。
Are you sure you don't know her?
違うと思うけど。
You really think about it and see if you can conjure up some long lost memory. You can be a little forgetful sometimes. Dude, she really appears to be wrecking her brain. Did it work? Anything came up?
そういえば幼稚園の時一緒のクラスだった北川さんにちょっと面影が似てるかも。
Then back in kindergarten. Yeah? The mystery has been solved. What would this Kitagawa person want with you?
北川って誰？
One of Nakamura classmates from kindergarten?
長森って誰？
Kitagawa classmate from kindergarten? Just like... You are an imposter!
偽物？公平、言ってることが意味不明だよ。
Nagamori interjects.
ごめんね、公平が変なこと言って。
Nagamori apologized to this mystery girl I'd never seen before. For crying out loud, she really likes to play the part of the parent.
全然気にしてないよ。
Yeah.
だって面白かったからね。
It's all your fault anyway, Nagamori.
どうしてよ。
You're the one who said she looked like someone you knew, thus confusing me and leading me to say what I did.
だって本当に似てたんだもん。
Liar, there's no way you could remember anything from that far back in your life.
そんなことないよ。ちゃんと覚えてるよ。
There's a girl whose memory is terrible.
そんなことないよ。1週間前に食べた夕食のメニューだって覚えてるもん。
If your memory is so good, then tell me what I had for dinner last Saturday.
チャーハン。
How did you know that?
だって公平チャーハンしか作れないでしょ。
Crap, you know all my secrets. What? Can't you see we're busy here?
辺りに誰もいなくなってるけど、いいの？
What? I glanced around and realized that everyone else is gone, leaving the three of us alone.
公平、もうこんな時間。
Crap, we wasted all of our precious extra time on this crap.
忙しそうね。
Let me try to fix my headphones a little bit. There we go. As the two of us freak out, she's the only one who remains unperturbed. Speaking of which, who are you anyway?
私は柚木シーコ。シーコさん？そう、シーコさん。
What do you want?
別にあなたたちに用ってわけじゃないんだけど、この学校の人にちょっと尋ねたいことがあったから。ああ、そうだったんだ。
Look, we don't have time for right now for a casual chit chat. I look at the time and we're on the cusp of being in big trouble. No joke about it. I don't want to be this late after I went through all that trouble getting up early.
本当にごめんなさい。いいよ、また来るからね。
We gotta run, Nagamori.
うん。
After making sure Nagamura is running beside me, heading in the direction of our classroom. Alright, final days of exam. We did it. What's this? Boredom. Oh, are we done taking exams? Oh, it's the last. This is the final day exams? Oh. So what do I do? Oh, just go to sleep. Nope. You? Go home. Sorry, Miyu. No Akane that day. So it's 21st. It's her. We were greeted by a cheerful voice as we approached the main school gate. The student from another school who talked to us last week, I think she said her name was Yuzuki, is once again standing in front of the main gate. Yuzuki? What? What was her name? Shiko. Yuzuki. Yuzuki Shiko. Maybe her name is Yuzuki.
そういえば私たちの自己紹介がまだだったね。こっちが折原浩平。私が長森瑞香です。ご丁寧にどうも。
It's pretty ridiculous watching the two of them casually going through the motion of formal self-introduction while surrounded by students on their way to school. What are you doing here at our school? I know if I don't say something, they'll start small talk, so I forcefully bring the conversation back to the main topic at hand.
人を探してるのよ。
A missing person, huh? Wouldn't it be better talking to the cops instead of us?
別に行方不明の家族を探してるわけじゃないから。誰を探してるの？この学校の人？うん、幼馴染なんだ。進学するときに別れちゃったけどね。
So you saying you came all the way here just to see this childhood friend of yours?
そうだよ。でもどのクラスかわからないから知ってそうな人に声をかけてたの。
Are you serious? That's the most ridiculous plan I ever heard.
回りくどいかな。
For starters, what does that even mean?
言葉通りだけど。
Please enlighten me on the qualifications for looking like you know.
折原君っておかしなこと言うね。うん、たまにね。
Damn. Nagamura nods, a smug look on her face. Excuse me, I'm a weirdo.
運が良ければその友達のクラスメートに当たるかもしれないでしょ。
There's probably no way you get that lucky.
でもわからないよ。1学年7クラスだから全部で21クラスでしょ。21分の1ならありえるよ。そうだよね。
Nagamura is nodding again. I'm ready to put this horse out of his misery. I just want to get this over with. If we don't know who her friend is, you'll just have to drop it and leave us alone. Who are you looking for?
里村茜って子なんだけど。
Unfortunately, there's no one in that name in our class. Let's go, Nagamori.
ちょっと浩平、里村さんって知ってるの？うん、多分同じクラスの里村さんだと思う。
Why would you tell her that? Nope, you're completely wrong.
でも私たちのクラスの里村さんも名前は茜さんだよね。
Could be.
だって浩平が里村さんのこと茜って呼んでたんだよ。
I don't know what you're talking about.
すごく長いお下げだよね。そうそう。ほら、間違いないよ。
Damn. Yeah, you sure? I think it's just a coincidence. I have no choice but to try to play dumb. Anyway, we really need to go, Nagamori.
茜のところに案内してくれるの？
No chance in hell.
どうして？
Are you serious? Do you really think you'll just be able to just walk through our school when classes are about to start and you don't even go here? Come back at the end of the day.
大丈夫だって。
And your proof of that is?
根拠はないけど。
Give up and go away. Let's go, Nakamori.
ごめんね。
You're running through the main gates, ignoring the girl who still clearly wants to say something. Let's see. Alright, it's a new scene. Time dries as I suffer through another day of boredom. It's finally over. I shove my textbook and notebook into my desk and stand up. Maybe I'll eat lunch in the cafeteria again. I think to myself as I leave the classroom. Dude, she's in here. Holy shit. I hear someone say as soon as I step out into the hall.
ずいぶん探したのよ。
It's Yuzuki. What the heck are you doing here? You might as well paint a target on herself with that uniform. Everyone walking down the hall does a double take when they pass her. And yet she doesn't seem to care in the slightest. Please, for the love of God, stop coming here dressed like that. Her answer is the last thing I was expecting her to hear her say.
でもさっき他校の制服着てる子見たけど。
Oh, Nanase. It must have been Nanase. She's an exception to the rule. You need to leave before a teacher notices you.
残念。
What are you doing here anyway?
創立記念日。
That's a blatant lie.
本当だって。
It's not like it really matters either way.
それで、茜のクラスはどこ？
Right here. I point back towards the classroom I just left.
わかったわ。ありがと
She says before looking like she's about to head inside. Hold up.
う。ん？
You really planning on just waltzing in?
ダ
Of course not.
メ？わかった。それなら出てくるまで待ってる。
A silent exasperation. Fine. I'll go get her so you can say whatever you need to say and then leave.
ありがと
I go back inside and walk directly to Akane's desk. Yo, Akane.
う。はい。
Akane is sitting in her desk, holding a wallet with a cute pattern on it. It looks like I caught her just before she left for the cafeteria. And then it suddenly dawns on me that I'm the only person in our class who calls Akane by her first name. Think about it, I realize how significant that is. But it's just the natural outcome of series interactions. It's not that there's any more to it than that. On your way to the cafeteria.
はい。
Sorry, but before you go, can you come with me for a second first?
嫌です。
Why not?
お腹空いてるから嫌です。
I understand how you feel, but I swear it'll only take a second. A friend of yours came to see you. She's waiting for you out in the hall.
わかりました。
With a nod, she stepped outside. Oh!
あかね、久しぶりだね。
Damn, dude, Akane is cute. I don't like Akane. I think she's growing on me. Yep, I think I like Akane.
シーコ。
She's clearly surprised to see Yuzuki standing there.
相変わらず髪の毛伸ばしてたんだ。はい。最近電話もかけてくれないから心配してたんだよ。よかった、元気そうで。はい。
She does?
シーコ、今日はどうしたの？最近あかねがずっと元気なかったみたいだから心配して来てみたんだよ。でも少し元気になったみたいだね。よかった。
When's the last time you two saw each other?
1ヶ月です。うん、それくらいだね。
The two girls nod in unison. Aha! Akane does look happier than usual when talking to Yuzuki, at least a little. She must be Akane's childhood friend. That's when I realized everyone passing us in the hall is giving us a weird look. We stand out like a sore thumb. After you had your chance to chat, it's time for you to hit the road.
出てけって言われてるよ、あかね。
Oh, it's talking to you, not her.
どうしてよ。
Because you don't go here. You're going to get in trouble if any teachers see you.
そんなの黙ってたらわからないよ。
It absolutely figured it out with one look.
どうしてよ。
I should be saying the same to you.
余計に目立ってますけど。
I calmly glanced around, only to realize the crowd has at some point formed with us in the center. For crying out loud! Time to move somewhere else.
食堂。あ、そうしよう。私もちょうどお腹空いてたんだ。
Akane begins trudging in the direction of the cafeteria. Yuzuki naturally followed close behind. Sighing in exasperation, I joined them, not really having a choice in the matter. Maybe there's a chance everyone decides to bring their own lunch to school today. Or the special of the day is so horrendous that no one wants to risk even stepping foot inside the cafeteria. It's also possible that the cafeteria is somehow transported through a portal into another dimension. Head toward the cafeteria while holding out hope. It's so crowded! And despite my desperate prayers, the cafeteria is as busy as ever. And of course, Yuzuki stands out as much as she always does. I don't even care anymore. What does it matter to me if a teacher finds out and kick her out? Que sera, as they say, not my problem. What does that mean? Time to make a run for it. I start backing away, acting like I don't know either of them. Tug. Is that Miyu? Which is when I feel someone tugging on the hem of my jacket. Oh, Miyu! I turn around and sure enough, Miyu's there, smiling up at me. Are you going to get some food? Yeah? I was on my way out, actually. He looks at me curiously, totally confused. What I mean is, I'll see you around. I hear a voice crying out from behind me. I don't want to turn around, but I know I have to. I nervously look behind me and see. Yuzuki is patting Miyu on the head. Miyu is now both confused and embarrassed. Hey, Yuzuki! Miyu says she loathes when people do that to her, so knock it off! She didn't say it with much in words, but I can tell how she feels in her heart. If you want her to stop me, you just give her a good smack with your sketchbook. Akane steps in, coming to Miyu's rescue. Upon seeing Akane, Miyu breaks out into a huge smile before happily running over to her. Then she starts playing with Akane braids.
Akane, この子知ってるの？はい。そうなんだ。私は柚木シーコよ。
Oh, she's Yuzuki Shiko. Wait, that means first name Yuzuki, last name Shiko. They say Yuzuki Shiko or Shiko Yuzuki? Where am I? Where's my mouse? Uh-oh. Where is my mouse? How do you do this? Yuzuki Shiko. Miyu Katsuki.
Miyu-chan ね。よろしく。でも、ほんと可愛い子だね。
She says before stroking Miyu's hair again. Leave the poor girl alone. She came here to get some lunch.
そういえば、私たちも昼食食べに来たんだよね。お腹空きました。だったら、みんなで食べようよ。はい。
All I can do is sigh yet again. In the end, I'm dragged into the lunch group, whether I like it or not, and the entire cafeteria is watching us as we eat. I'm unable to enjoy even a single bite.
じゃあ、私そろそろ帰るね。
Don't come back.
また近いうちに遊びに来るからね。じゃあね。
And with a wave, she turns to go.
Shiko.
Akane's voice stops her and she turns around.
どうしたの？いえ、なんでもないです。よくわからないけど、じゃあ帰るね。はい。
She waves goodbye once more, and this time she successfully makes it through the main entrance. Akane watches her go, her face a mess of emotions.
教室に戻りましょう。
Just then, the bell echoes to the hall, signaling the end of lunch break. Let's see. Oh, there's still a new scene. Afternoon classes drone on. Though to be fair, I don't think I've been in a class where that didn't happen. The bell rings, signaling the end of 6th period. Guess I head home. I pick up my squash bag and walk out into the hallway. Then I continue on my way home, making it back without incident. Was it 22nd? It's almost time for Christmas. Is it raining? You seen? It's gonna rain, Nagamori.
知ってるよ。今目の前で降ってるんだから。どうしたの？
Sorry, but can you go on ahead and I'll meet you there?
わかったよ。
She nods without arguing with me, seemingly picking up on something in my words.
それじゃあ教室で。
All I can hear is the sound of the rain. It's only far more unpleasant now that I'm alone. I say goodbye to Nagamori, I head in the direction of the vacant lot. I run through the raining town, leaving muddy footprints on the pavement. I stop in front of the lot. Drops of rain loudly cascade down the sides of my umbrella. It's a lonely place, and in the very center of it stands Akane. Yo, Akane, looking as gloomy as usual. Akane? I can tell something is wrong. There's an emptiness in her gaze as she looks at me.
Kouhei.
Her voice is quieter than usual. Are you actually not feeling well?
そんなことないです。
Her body suddenly slumped to the ground, like a marionette with a string cut. Hey! I hurry over to her, panic. But the soft mud clings to my shoes, slowing me down significantly. I eventually manage to make my way over to where she is, and I prop her back up. I told you.
話してください。
If I do, you're just gonna fall again.
構いません。
But your uniform is gonna get all dirty. Well, as long as you don't care.
嫌です。
She murmurs, pointedly refusing to meet my gaze. Time ticks by as I keep holding her up.
本当に大丈夫です。
You sure? I gently let her go. She just seems a little unsteady, but at least it looks like she can stand on her own 2 feet for now. We should probably start heading to school. There's no way you're going to be able to run, right? If we leave now, we should be able to make it at an easy pace.
はい。
She slowly nods. The two of us leave the abandoned lot. We walk through the raining town together. I'll occasionally catch a glimpse of her pink umbrella, swaying in time of her steps from the corner of my eye. As I sit down, just as the bell rings and classes start for the day. Is this the new scene? Yes. Fourth period ends and lunch begins. The constant rain outside makes no difference to my goal of maximizing the amount of time I spend today doing absolutely nothing. I have a simple lunch consisting of the pastries I packed in my bag, And once that's done, I spend the rest of my lunch period sleeping.
ねえ水か、去年みたくうちでクリスマスパーティーやろうと思うんだけど。
The bell rings, the afternoon classes begin like always. Lacking motivation to do anything. End up finishing off the day while continuing to do absolutely nothing. Christmas? Yeah, Christmas Eve. Let's see. Did we go to school like usual? Yeah. We take the usual route on our usual way to school.
あんなに余裕あったのに、どうして私たち走ってるの？
Because we're going to be late otherwise.
今日は公平も早く起きたのに。
It's pretty weird when you think about it.
公平がなかなか家から出てきてくれないからですよ。すぐに行くから外で待ってろって言ったのに。
Is this the same thing? Yeah, weird. There's a chaotic mess of students from all different grades and classes milling about. So in this scenario that we just skipped, they're going to the gym to, because they're going on winter break, so they gotta do like an assembly or some shit. Among the crowd, I happen to spot one of my own classmates. He stands on the outskirts of the group, seemingly at a loss. Say something, right? Hey, Akane!
Hi.
He turns in my direction of my voice. Looks like you're having some trouble there.
Hi.
I'm sure the crowd will clear out shortly.
Hi.
Her answer remains the same. But there's a subtle yet gradual shift in her tone, which I'm happy to hear. By the way, got any plans later?
今日の予定。
I just asked because Nagamori and her friends are having some kind of party.
私は何もないです。
You're not doing anything with Yuzuki? He strikes me as the type of person who goes gaga over the holiday. Well, I'm not really one to talk. I don't have any plans either.
着きました。
She says while looking in the direction of the gym entrance. Most of the students who've been milling around outside have finally filtered into the gym.
行きましょう。
With Akane leading the way, the two of us head inside as well. The principal, guidance counselor, and head teacher drone on in turn, and Sai runs to the student body as yet another old board tags in. The end of semester ceremony is pure tedium, and yet everyone managed to endure it, knowing the end is in sight. Plus, I doubt there's a single student sitting in here in the crowd who's taking any of this seriously. Everyone's minds are preoccupied with plans for the upcoming winter break. It's always so boring every time. Oh my god. Dude, how did she sneak in? I wouldn't even bother going if winter break didn't start literally tomorrow. Right? It's not like anyone's actually listening. Anyway. Hey, wait a minute. What are you doing here? Are you seriously asking me that right now? Are you being obtuse on purpose? She responds cheerfully. It makes her come off as an airhead. What are you doing here? What am I saying is, what were you doing in the gym to begin with? And? But you're not a student at the school. Not just for now. You're never a student here. You go somewhere else.
折原くんって朝から元気いっぱいだね。
There's something wrong with you. She's so cheerful and calm that it's almost like she's not a part of this conversation at all. First of all, being here at all means you're trespassing on school property.
大丈夫。
How do you know that?
もう慣れたから。
That had nothing to do with it.
え、そうなの？
Look, just get out of here. You had no reason to be here anyway, right?
今日はちょっと折原くんに用があったんだけど、相談したいことがあるから。
What is it? What could she want to talk to me about? As far as I'm aware, the only thing we have in common is Akane. Knowing that, could it be about her? But as a childhood friend, wouldn't Yuzuki know more about her than me? Talk to her. Okay, fine.
ありがとう、折原くん。
I like her. But after school.
わかった。あ、じゃあ放課後に昇降口で待ってるからね。
Doesn't she go to her own school? What the hell? With that, she walks off. She's gonna end up having to repeat a year she misses too many days of school. I watch until she vanishes from view before hurrying back to class. Our homeroom teacher hands us our report cards, along with a mountain of homework for over winter break. The sheer volume causes the entire class to erupt of resounding boos of displeasure. And yet homework is honestly the last thing on everyone's mind, of our thoughts full of plans, fun plans for the days ahead. Our homeroom teacher leaves and school ends far earlier than usual. Everyone immediately begins talking animatedly with each other about their afternoon plans. I lead the group and head alone toward the school mains entrance. I made a promise after all. They're here already, huh?
来てるよ。
Don't tell me you've been waiting here this whole time.
他に行くところもないからね。
Whatever. What do you want to talk to me about?
今日みんなでパーティーをしようと思うんだよ。
I'm sorry?
大丈夫だって。折原くんもちゃんとみんなの中に入ってるから。
They continue talking at our own pace, completely ignoring my question. Back up. Explain this in a way I can actually understand.
わかりにくかった。
I'm not following the flow here. Can you start over from the beginning?
今日ね、クリスマスパーティーを開くのよ。
What does that do with why you wanted to see me?
場所がね、折原くんの家しか空いてないのよ。
Hey, hang on a minute.
だから、今日のパーティーは折原くんの家でね。
Stop.
それで時間なんだけど。
Listen when other people are speaking.
時間は6時でどうかな。
Don't just make plans without including me in the process. I haven't even said I'm going yet.
やっぱり3時くらいからの方がいい？
Yoo-hoo! Are you listening?
そうよね。せっかく午前で学校終わるんだから早い方がいいね。
Already told you to stop deciding everything yourself.
参加しないの？
No, for various reasons I don't need to go into detail about.
そうなんだ。残念。
She lets out a somewhat forced and very disappointed sigh. Her shoulders slumped. But then a moment later,
でも場所は提供してね。
she immediately looks up at me with a huge smile on her face, back to a cheerful demeanor. You really live life on your own pace, huh? At this point, I'm beyond appalled and more impressed by her sheer audacity.
で、本当にどうするの？折原くん。
For Christmas? Nagamori said she's going to her friend's house for a party.
そう。やっぱりこういう国民行事はみんなで賑やかに楽しまないとね。
Who all is included in this everyone anyway?
もちろん、私と茜。
Akane's coming. I should Yuzuki intensely suspicious glance.
毎年恒例だからね。茜とクリスマス会開くのは。
Just the two of you.
そう、2人で。って、あれ？
She acted like she just realized something.
2人？
What's wrong? That expression does not do you any favors, you know.
いや、ちょっとね。あ、茜。
Her expression instantly changes into her usual no thoughts only smile sparkle. She calls out to someone behind me. She stands out enough as it is, but even more when she's yelling at the top of her lungs. I silently pray that she tones it down. I turn in the direction of Shiko's gaze to see Akane, who's been walking past, now heading towards us, bag in hand.
Akane, こっちこっち.
Oblivious to the silent pleas, she enthusiastically waves Akane over with both arms.
今年のパーティーのことなんだけどね。
はい。
折原くんの家ですることになったから。
Despite the fact that I never agreed to it.
もちろん、Akaneも来るよね。
私は行かないから。
She then passes right by us as she continues toward her locker.
どうしたのよ、Akane。毎年楽しそうにはしゃいでたじゃない。
Akane, having fun? Playing around? Nope, it's so far outside the realm of possibility that I can't begin to imagine it.
楽しそうにはしゃいでたのはシーコです。
まあそうだけど、でも毎年楽しみにしてたのは本当でしょ？どうしたの？Akane.
Akane, who has fallen silent, simply stares at Yuzuki.
何かあったんだ。
There's a strong emotion behind her expression, and Shiko responds somewhat nervously.
ごめんなさい。もうクリスマス会は参加しないことにしたから。
Damn, dude.
それなら無理にとは言わないけどね。
Oh, Shiko. Then she took that like a champ. Yuzuki understands Akane very well. I expect her from someone cherished friend. She's able to glean a wealth of information from Akane's silent facade. I certainly can't do that. Thinking about it instills a faint feeling of jealousy within me.
ごめんなさい。
She murmurs again, sounding apologetic.
いいよいいよ。
She nods in a seemingly overly cheerful way, though this might just be the way she is. Just then, I suddenly feel someone tugging on the sleeve of my jacket. Miyu! Miyu seemingly appeared out of nowhere, smiling up at me. Hey, what's up, Miyu? I want to go. She writes those words down in a sketchbook before showing it to me. The Christmas party? Oh. To the Christmas party? No plans either, huh? You really don't have anything else going on? I guess it's fine. Hey, you, bit character 1.
誰が脇役その1よ。
Ichi. You.
なのよ。
He apparently wants this party. He looks at Yuzuki, nodding happily.
もちろんいいよ。
She nods back with a smile.
帰ります。
She changes into her regular shoes, murmurs goodbye, and turns to walk off.
ねえAkane、本当に参加しないの？
はい。
何があったのかはわからないけど、でもね、そんな時こそ嫌なこと忘れて楽しむのもいいと思うんだけど。
She's right.
どう？
She stands there with her back to us for a moment before slowly turning around.
わかりました。
Oh, damn, Shiko! Her response lacks even a hint of joy, but at least she sounds somewhat calmer than earlier.
よし、決定！
Yuzuki beam happily, and Miyu jumps up and down with excitement. Seeing their reaction, Akane's expression brightens, almost imperceptibly, with a ghost of a smile.
じゃあ4人揃って3時に折原くんの家に集合ね。
Crap. It looks like I got roped into this Christmas party situation before I realized it. And I guess it's happening at my house too.
場所がわかりません。
そういえばそうだね。
She folds her arm in thought.
それならちょっと早いけど今からみんなで押しかけよう。いいよね、Akane？
はい。
Alright! It's not like I really care, I guess. That's more or less what I think to myself. Yuzuki, who's leading the group, suddenly looks up at the sky suspiciously.
ねえ、今空からなんか落ちてきたよ。
It's raining. Sparrow poo.
嫌だな。
She uses a handkerchief to wipe it off and looking upset.
また何か落ちたよ。
Bro crap.
まただよ。いっぱい落ちてきたよ。
They must really like pooping on you, Yuzuki.
人徳かもね。
How are you optimistic about everything?
雨じゃないですか。
Akane asks calmly. Does that opposite Shiko fluster at commotion?
雨？でも晴れてるよ。
I look up and see the sun really is shining brightly, but the water drop hitting the ground meaning it's clearly raining.
珍しいね。
No kidding. It's suddenly raining. The sunshine only sticks around for a moment, longer before the sky is covered in thin veiled clouds. Damn, it's raining. It's coming down for real now.
濡れますよ。
Akane holds her umbrella that she took out at some point. He is standing next to her, astutely using Akane's umbrella to stay dry. Hey, no fair.
そうだよ。
入りますか？
Dude, there's no room for him, dude. Yuzuki proceeds to stuff herself in with the other girls under the umbrella. What about me?
定員オーバー。
Damn. What do you mean? You're going to my house.
早速案内してね。
I'm going to be running, so you better keep up. The rain coming down even harder than before. The sun, which had been peeking out through the gaps in the clouds, is now completely obscured from view.
雪ならよかったのに。
Akane murmurs under her breath as she stands in the cramped space underneath her umbrella.
ほんともったいないな。
There we go. Yuzuki says while looking up at the darkened sky.
雪だったら喜ぶ人きっといるのにね。
Meanwhile, the rain continues to fall harder and harder with each passing moment. This is my house. Well, technically, it's actually my own house. But since she probably won't be back until later tonight, it's ours for the time being.
はい。
You know, as she closes up her soaking wet umbrella. Where are the others?
中です。
She points down in the front hallway.
こっちがリビングなんだ。
And they're pretty quick.
あ、こっちの扉は何かな。よし、開けてみよっか。
I like Shiko. She's cool. How about let's not?
どうしたの？
Don't go snooping around other people's houses.
勝手にじゃないよ。ちゃんと断って入ったよ。
That doesn't somehow make it better.
残念。
She makes a grand show for acting disappointed as she dejectedly returns to the front door along with Miyu. You don't have to leave. I stop the two girls who finally remember their manners and invite Akane, who's behind them, to come in as well.
お邪魔します。
さあ、あかね、こっちこっち。ここが。
はい。
Who put you in charge?
折原くんがあかねにあんなこと言ってるよ。
I'm talking to you.
どうして？
And it's like the first time where Orihara, Kouhei, the main character, he's playing the, what they call it, Tsukuyomi, whatever, Tsukomi, the straight man role, right? Where he retorts while someone else makes the joke, which is Shiko in this case. It's too bad Shiko doesn't have a role. I think she'd make a good girl too. Sigh. I give up. I need everyone to head to the living room right now.
もうみんな来てるよ。あとは折原くんだけ。
はい。
For some reason, I have a headache. It's going to be a long afternoon. Stands up on tippy toes. Pat him on the head. It's fine, but thanks.
どっちがお兄ちゃんかわからないね。
Well, the answer is neither.
公平、
What now?
止めなくていいんですか？
Akane is pointing in the direction of the kitchen. I look over to see Shiko, who has wandered in and looking through the fridge. I told you to stop snooping.
勝手にじゃないよ。ちゃんと断ったよ。
You did, huh? You saying you asked me you could look in the fridge?
多分言ってないと思うけど。
Then don't open it.
でも万が一ってこともあるから。
No exceptions.
残念。
She says while closing the door to the fridge with a soft thunk.
浩平、
What now?
止めなくていいんですか？
I look in the direction of her gaze. Miyu No! Miyu standing in the kitchen holding a carving knife. What are you doing with that? She looks at me in confusion. While still holding the carving knife. What do you plan on using that knife for?
料理作るそうです。
Miyu nods at Akane words. You want to cook? That seems like a fairly random decision.
ねえねえ、それならケーキ作ろうよ。
Yuzuki, who's suddenly standing next to me, pipes up cheerfully.
やっぱりクリスマスといえばケーキだよ。
I do like cake. I want to make a cake. Miyu cheerfully scribbles down in her sketchbook. Everyone overflowing with energy.
頑張ってね、みおちゃん、折原くん。
Don't yeah me. It's not making a decision without consulting everyone.
勝手にじゃないよ。みおちゃんの希望だよ。
Miyu clings to my arm while smiling up at me, seemingly agreeing with what Yuzuki is saying.
ほら、みおちゃんも折原くんと一緒にケーキを作りたいって言ってるよ。
I feel like I'm being unfairly ganged up on.
頑張ってね。
頑張ってください。
Okay. Looks like we're making a cake, I guess. I'd done before we even started. And though I'm warning you now, if you make me bake a cake with you, who knows what end up inside? It could be soy sauce, sweetened seaweed. Who knows?
嫌です。
You seem repulsed by the thought. Fine. For now, I'll just try to help out. Then, did it make the cake? Oh, this song. I guess this is happening, huh? I found myself staying in the kitchen, mixing bowl and egg beaters in hand. Facing down the ingredients lined up on the table, we include flour, eggs, butter, cream, chocolate, and various seasonings. Let's do this! Good luck, I guess. Answer dispiritedly in the face of me enthusiastic encouragement, the carving knife still in her hand. Let's get started then. Let's see here. It looks like we had to start by beating the eggs and sugar in the bowl. A cookbook in hand, we follow each line one by one. Let's add 2 tablespoons of... Hang on, I don't have tablespoons.
小さじ3杯で大さじ1杯です。
Akane shouts from the living room. Really?
はい。
Let's see. We need 100 grams of granulated sugar. We don't have granulated sugar.
砂糖で大丈夫です。
I can't tell which one is sugar and which was salt.
舐めて辛い方が塩です。
Blech! This tastes terrible.
そっちが塩です。
We somehow managed to follow the entire recipe, albeit in a constant state of panic. Tug. What's wrong, me? She's tugging on my shirt sleeve. She shows me her sketchbook. Hey, what? She quickly scribbles something. It smells weird. What smells weird? Oh God, it's burning! White smoke is pouring out of the cooking pot. The chocolate we were melting over the stove started steaming and I wasn't paying attention. What went wrong?
湯煎しましたか？
Akane asked from the living room. What does that mean? I never heard or seen anything like that in my life.
チョコレートを溶かすときは鍋を直接火にかけずにお湯を張った器の上にボウルを浮かせて加熱するんです。それが湯煎。
Oh. Why do I have to do something that convoluted just to melt some chocolate?
コンロの火だと熱が均等に伝わらないから焦げるんです。
I didn't know that. Akane expression and explanation. The smoke turns from white to black. Panics, Miyu run over to the stove and shuts it off. And then she turns the fan while coughing loudly. It burned. Miyu seems to be on the verge of tears as she holds the blackened pot and sketchbook in both hands. But I'm the one who's really about to break down and sob. I had to figure out a way to explain this to Yukiko later. Crap, I had no idea Pitfall Magnitude was waiting for me at the very end.
まだ途中の工程です。
こっちにまで変な匂いが来たよ。
It's way worse in here, so no back talk from the peanut gallery.
そんな言い方ないよ。こっちだって一生懸命応援してるんだから。
That's a lie. It's not coming off. Miyu had the blackened pie in one hand and the soapy scrub brush in the other, looking miserable. That thing is ready for the garbage.
手伝いましょうか。
Akane offers, seemingly unable to spend another second washing my clueless suffering in the kitchen. Actually, that'd be great.
はい。エプロンお借りします。
So Akane and the baking team, we start over from the beginning. Oh, dude! I like this. Dude, she got a lot of good scenes. Way early. It makes me think maybe after New Year's, I don't know how long it's gonna be after New Year's Day. Let me see. I think Akane might be the longest route. That's what it looks like. Let me bask this. And look at me. What does that say? That's cute. I like this team. I like it when other heroines interact with the other heroines. I think it makes it more lively, right, in the route, instead of just like character A and character B. Having more characters is fun. The methodical sound of stirring echoes through the kitchen. Akane skillfully whisks together the eggs and flour. She seems to be entirely in her element while putting together the cake batter in a pink apron I found in the back of the cupboard.
次、バターです。
Right. I do what she says, pouring the previously melted butter into the bowl.
ゆっくりと。
She carefully mixes the butter into the batter.
バニラエッセンスです。
The batter is finally finished in no time
あと
at
は
all.
焼くだけです。
Akane is far better at this than I expected. Wouldn't it have just gone a lot better if you just taken over from the start?
そんなことないです。
She murmurs while holding up the apron.
みんなで作る方が楽しいですから。
That is true. She says, sounding somewhat happy as she turns the oven over. It's not long before the cake is done and we can start our Christmas party.
ねえ、折原くん。シャンパン
Champagne.
とかないのかな？
Yuzuki asks after we all finish eating the cake. I'm pretty sure all we have is beer. I'm pretty sure Yukiko got some beer as a gift for New Year's.
みんなで飲もうよ。
She asks, smiling happily. Are you nuts? I'm the one who bear the brunt of Yukiko's anger, she finds out. I walk into the kitchen hoping to find something more appropriate, like juice. Open the fridge. Oh, this might be good. I immediately spot something even better than juice.
なになに？シャンパン？
Actually, yeah. Oh, you got fucking non-alcoholic champagne?
ノンアルか。
Damn, she's so sad. No alcohol. Oh, I agree with her. Non-alcoholic champagne is nasty. Knock it off. Might as well drink Coke at that point. I placed the bottle of non-alcoholic champagne and 10 cans of juice on the table. Drink up. I pop open the cork of non-alcoholic champagne.
いただきます。
Chico says happily while accepting a cup. Akane and Miyu each take one as well. And with that, our Christmas party resumes. Oh! Oh, I like that. Look at the cake. Cake look good. They got cookies, Pocky, donuts, candy. Empty bottles and cans of everywhere. Tug, tug. He's tugging on my shirt. I look down to see her clinging on my arm, her eyes wide open. What's wrong, Miyu? She reaches over her sketchbook, wobbling slightly. She gotta go to the bathroom. Then she scribbles something down before showing me. Her handwriting is so messy I can't read it. Sorry, I have no idea what she says.
眠たい
Oh.
そう書いてます
You can read that?
はい
How? Akane nodded twice as in a confirmation. Then Miyu flops down on the couch, burying her face in a cushion. Are you okay there, Miyu? There's no answer. You can't get drunk off a non-alcoholic champagne, right? I anxiously checked the ingredients on the label, confirming that I didn't get us all drunk by accident with the wrong kind of champagne.
みおちゃん寝ちゃったの？
Dude, how can you go to sleep after eating all that sugar? That's crazy. It looks that way. I can hear the gentle sound of her snoring.
鼻つまんでみよっか。
Yeah, let's do it. Damn. She naturally begins coughing. Yet she shows no signs of waking up.
みおちゃん、私と遊ぶの嫌なのかな？
You might pat her head on her head a little too much.
だって可愛いんだもん。そうだ、サインペンで顔に落書きしちゃおう。
I'm in.
かわいそうです
大丈夫大丈夫。
She begins happily scribbling on Miyu's face. This says, can we see what she looks like? Finally, our festive party came to an end. The four of us are standing in front of the door. See ya!
今日は楽しかったよ。
Oh, look at this! Oh, rainbows and sunshines. Well, I guess bunnies and sunshine.
ありがとうございまし
That's
た
so cute. I like this. Right? I think it's cute. Good Christmas party. I think this is the best Christmas event out of all of them. Right. Out of all the routes, this one has the best one. Because all of them during Christmas, something sad happened. Except with me. And maybe I forgot the other girl. Sheena. Maybe. Oh, Misaki was pretty nice. We just had a Christmas party with the two of us, right? That was kind of nice too. But that the three girls walked outside. It looked like it's still raining. Phew. I collapsed onto the couch with a huge sigh of relief. The girls, especially Yusuke, were pretty loud the whole time. And I'm the one who's going to have to deal with my aunt later when she inevitably complains. I sigh in exasperation as I gaze around the room, which lies in a state of disarray. Still, I did have a pretty good time. The cake turned out great. I pick up the remaining slice of cake on the table and I'm about to take a bite when... Crap, is Yukiko back already? Hang on, whoever it is, it's not her. For starters, she wouldn't ring a doorbell for coming inside her own house. But who else would show up so late at night? Probably Nagamori. She didn't mention something about going to a friend's house for Christmas. Square brought me the spoils of battles, in this case snacks, from the party. Maybe I can get her to help me clean up. With my main meet up, I head to the front door. The door's open! I yell. I hear the front door open and sure enough, a familiar face appears. It's Akane. What a surprise seeing you here, Nagamori. Come on in. What's the matter? You're being weirdly quiet tonight. A white cloud escaped Akane's mouth, resembling a visual sigh. He had no sense of humor, like always. Water drips from the end of her folded-up umbrella, forming a small puddle in front of the door. But behind her comes a heavy sound of incessant rainfall. She must have turned back while halfway home.
上がってもいいですか?
Yep, it's no problem. She placed her pink umbrella in the umbrella stand before removing her soaked shoes.
少し濡れてますけど、いいですか?
It's fine.
お邪魔します。
You walk inside the house. What's the matter? She turns to face me and says,
後片付けを忘れました。
She mumbles quietly before heading to the kitchen. The apron? Oh, she's cleaning up. The sound of dishes being put away come from the kitchen. The living room is already so clean that it's hard to believe how dirty it was a minute ago. Are you okay in there by yourself?
はい。
She gives a one-word answer. Are you sure you don't need any help?
いいえ。
She answers immediately. It's a pretty big mess though.
もうすぐで終わりますから。
Finally hear the tap turned off and Akane appears soon after.
終わりました。
Thanks. That was a huge help.
いえ。
She briefly lowered her gaze.
楽しかったですから。
Oh, she's smiling. A small smile touches the corner of her lips. Are you drunk?
いいえ。お邪魔しました。
She opens the door, umbrella in hand. How about I walk you home? I follow her out to the front door. Akane, who watches me silently, makes no move to turn down my offer. We walk down the rainy road I usually take to school. The line of the pitch black asphalt glow white when bathed in the light of the passing cars. The two of us walk along, side by side without exchanging a single word. I look out over the rain-soaked city, following the street lamps placed here and there along the road. Then Akane suddenly stops. What's wrong? She slowly and silently walks towards something. The place she stopped in front of. The vacant lot that stretches out in front of us. The rain falls on the vacant lot. Akane is walking to the very middle of it. I follow behind her, brushing aside the wet weeds that cling to my body. Finally, she stops walking. She then stares up at the empty sky. I wonder what she's looking at. I have no idea. What are we doing here? I'm not really expecting an answer, but that doesn't stop me from asking anyway. Akane stands in this lonely place, shouldering her grief. I want to help her. I have a feeling Akane wants my help. Her lips move slightly. She slowly turns to face me before repeating herself, far more clearly this time.
待ってるんです。
Waiting?
はい。
Waiting for who?
私の幼馴染。
A childhood friend.
この場所で別れた幼馴染を待ってるんです。
The cold rain continues to fall. The raindrops slide down her umbrella, forming ripples in the puddle of the ground.
ここが最後にその人と別れた場所だから。私が好きだった人だから。だから私はこの場所で待ち続ける。
An unfamiliar surge of uneasiness suddenly grew inside me. An overwhelming feeling of sadness. We promised to meet you here.
してません。
So then there's no point in waiting, right?
そうかもしれません。
But you're still going to?
はい。
I guess this friend of yours must mean... I saw the words I want to say. It's painful. And my uneasiness gnaws at my heart. But more than that, it's sad. I find myself puzzled by my own emotions. Still, you were way more talkative than usual today. He watches the rain falling into the darkness, as if to avoid making eye contact.
多分酔ってるんです。
Akane and I spent Christmas Eve listening to the rainfall as it gets progressively louder, left with only a deep sorrow. Dang, dude. January 5th. Alright. GG's. GG's. That's enough visual novel for one day. That was good. That was really good. I like Akane route a lot. I think her route is really good. It's so far the more... It feels like a main route, doesn't it? Like she's a main character. This one feels more... What's it called? More character development compared to the other girls, heroines. The only one that had this much character development was maybe Nagamori. Maybe. It's either after New Year's it's going to be extremely short, or this is like a full-fledged route. I guess only one way to find out when we play more. So I guess GG's for now.